Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you guys hear me? Okay, thank you. All right, guys, let's take a quick look here at the market and get going on our day. Happy Thursday. All right, a little bit of pressure on crude oil, 78.45, market pulling back, and we are looking at the middle of the range as an opportunity to potentially buy on a one candle reversal. We have a captain set up long here that instigated this push into glowbacks, and we're backing off glowback. So as long as we hold on to 77.46 and then hold on to 76.91, those are two levels that we need to hold on to um, as the price progress here. Russell 2000, let's take a look at the Russell 2000. The cloud is negative. We have a channel number one establishing itself. We need a one candle reversal in order for a continuation trade on the short side. So 1958.3 is a level. If we close there, that will instigate a reversal candle that will go into 1950.6, which is glowbacks. So we need to be, conscious of that. Looking at gold. Gold took a hammering, literally, and in the past 3 days we've been consolidating around glowbacks. So on the 5th, we are at glowbacks was 78. On the 7th, at 1880, and today you're looking at 1887. So literally the whole thing is just consolidating around this very tight range, right? So what the market is doing is literally basing. They establish a new cloud positive, and they try to run it up here. They hit target number 2, a pullback at a 1890.1, and a one candle reversal will lead to a buy signal that could reach to target number 3, which is 1909.8. So, however, you gotta hold couple of very important levels. 1881 is an important level. You gotta look at 1877.6. That's another important level. ES. All right, so the cloud is positive. We ran it up to resistance. Pullbacks are viable in this environment against glowbacks. Glowbacks is 41.32. So if the market close the 41.51 at the open, we're gonna get a bit of sell interest. But as long as we can hold on to glowbacks at 41.32 and a quarter, then there's a high probability that we will hit target number 1, which is 41.86. Target number 2, 42.3375. And then target number 3 is 42.81.5. Now, when we look at the daily and the swing trade look to this market, we're seeing this very, very choppy, almost like a bullish flag look to this market. So why do we say that? I mean, you're looking at this, and that. And that's typically the market does this, then breaks out into the next level of targets. It's very tight consolidation, relatively speaking, when we're looking at this. So a couple of important levels from a swing trade perspective is if you break 12,748 and a quarter, that will start to instigate the short covering and in a way panic buying into target number 2. So we need to be very conscious of that level here at 748 and a quarter. Because a market that did this after yesterday's sell-off, a continuation trade lower should have been the case. But the market reversed it so far. I mean, that could change again, but as it stands right now, that's what the market is looking like. When we're looking at gold on a daily perspective, I mean, they're doing their hardest to really protect this price structure. But those two big candles on the downside are so significant that's going to take a lot of work for the market to really resume an attempt at the high. So you're going to see a lot of consolidation here. We may even get to target number 2, but ultimately this market is sustained the technical damage, and it's going to take it's going to take some time before we get back up there. A couple of important levels: the 72.2, which is the obvious. That's the low of that rotation. If you break it, you're gonna get a second leg of this selling pressure. Then the next target is gonna be target number 1 at 1823.3, and that is the consolidation flag, bullish flag that instigated that move, and that area needs to hold at that point. ES, same thing as in NQ from a daily perspective. 4178 and a half. And 4206. That's the big number. We have a bullish flag, and target number 2 is going to be 4247 from a swing trade perspective. That's QQ. Let's take a look at YM. Yeah, YM, the beauty about YM, it doesn't make too many moves, and it's sustainable moves. So overnight, Globex is 34,043, right? And the market hit target number 3, pulled back, give us a railroad long, another railroad long, a switch trade. So look at that here. That's a switch trade. Railroad long, railroad long, and off you go all the way to target number 5 of this sequence, and they're doing another railroad long. But we're at a spot where counter trends can start happening. Anywhere between target number 4 and 5 is typically an area where at a minimum the market can consolidate. So we're going to keep an eye on this. In NQ, on a 200 NT wrinkle perspective, you have a captain setup long here, and we came very close to it, and we saw at that 518 yesterday at the FOMC number how the market really truly just stopped and reversed on a dime. So that level is going to be critical throughout till literally we get into the next FOMC Fed fund rate. So just make sure that you mark that number, which is on NQ is 12,518. And you got a run up to where we at right now. The next run up and potentially resistance area is 12,746 and a quarter. which is the Globex of yesterday. So look how the market is what they're doing, bouncing from one uh, Globex to the next, to the next one, to that one, and we're going back to that first one. So there's just literally just chopping people up in this zone with a bullish bias to it, because we saw the bullish flag that the market put together. So the 200 NT Runko right now is a buy. The 100 NT Runko is a buy. Both of them are pointing in the same direction right now. Pullbacks are buyable at the open. Where would we start to reevaluate that idea? Anything under 12,670. If we start selling off anything below that at the open, then there's a chance that the market is in the process of turning and at a minimum consolidating. So that first half an hour, we definitely want to be patient. We're about 1 minute away from the cash market open. Let's take a look at the news. We don't have that much of a big calendar for today. Not much of anything going on as far as the news. And tomorrow we have consumer sentiment, and that is an important thing. All right, guys, so cash market is just opening up. I'm gonna post some orders just to make sure that my system is acting right. All right, that's an order right there. I'm gonna post another order. Okay, that looks good. Canceling my orders. All right. All right. Remember, every day in every way, we're getting better and better and better at trading. In every way, every day in every way, you are getting better and better and better at trading. Let's stay disciplined. Let's stay focused, and get the job done. And good luck, everybody. Josh, good morning. How are you? Good morning, Brad. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Gary. James, good morning. Joseph, good morning. SNK, good morning. KK, good morning. Muhammad, good morning. Panos, how are you, sir? Good morning. Pat, PC, good to see you. Safe, good morning. Steven, good morning. Omer, how are you? SNK, good morning. So we're getting a little bit of a test here to that harmony zone number 1. I mean, it came up to that level to the tick and bounced it right back up. There's a disconnect between the 200 and the 100 NT Rinko. Yeah, Stephen, I do. It just because I have too many charts and I'm talking to you guys, it's going to be constantly ringing, and I just disabled them because of that. But definitely it's a choice that you could have. So the market literally, I mean, good lord, it got to 679 and 75 and ran it up. So right now, really, the market is not making, any. Obviously, it's too early, right? But so on YouTube, we shifted from the prior streaming software to a new Streamlab. So I'm expecting a lot more stability in that platform right there. So I'm gonna be keeping a closer eye on you guys on YouTube, and if you have any feedback on how the stream is looking, just let me know. Good morning, Kadak. Good morning. Thank you, Panos. I appreciate it. Yeah, we had to make that change on that front. Good morning, Jose. Good morning. Good morning. So far, NQ is weaker than ES, just right off the bat. We're hitting the harmony zone 1 again, and we can see a little bit of pressure coming in here on this market. Most likely, we're gonna just sell off in and around here. We're gonna spend that first half an hour understanding the market, right? There you go, some more selling pressure. 50 NT Rinko on ES. The level that we need to protect is 51, 151. All right, so 840, almost 840. We're getting a lot of distribution happening here between that 7 to the 720. And the market is coming to this level here. It tested it once. It came multiple times and they're trying. It doesn't look like they're going to hold it, to be honest with you, but we're just going to be patient and wait. If we break anything above 686.5, which we just did, that's a captain setup long on the 50 NT Rinko, and we're looking for 700 to show up very quickly here. There we go. $700. So now the market has literally a line in the sand in a way. 12,667.50. That level, if we break it, we're going to get a lot of momentum on the downside. So they're trying to protect this structure. Good morning, Mario. Good morning. How are you? Jose. Oh, yeah. Here he goes. They're about to close under that captain setup. The 200 NT Rinko and the 100 NT Rinko is out of sync. And here we go to target to harmony zone number 2 in this sequence. Wow. So that captain setup basically failed, right? You're hoping for a green day. That's something that we're going to work on. Okay. So they came hot and heavy on the harmony zone number 2, bounced it off a little bit. Not a big deal here. I mean, this is not a lot of strong buyer interest. That's exactly right. Panos took the words out of my mouth. You are the master of your own mind. you don't hope, you make it happen. Okay, 7. All right, they're bouncing it. Okay, I get it. I get it. So the biggest move in ES so far on the 6 NT Rinko has been about 7 candles, and that just tells me that this is orderly selling. This is orderly without any momentum, true momentum coming through. So 2 trigger trades for small push. Yeah. Yeah, that's the middle of the range action on the 100 NT Rinko. The next target for this kind of behavior is 629. 629, if the market hits that level, that means the 200 NT Rinko and the 100 are in sync on the short side. Then we'll start looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. All right, guys. So just for checks and balances, yesterday the 8th, so we had the 7th, then the 8th, and no trades on the 8th, and did not do any trades overnight either. So we are where we are right now, and moving on. So they're holding. They held. I mean, they held Harmony Zone number 2. So far, that's just a hold. Can't argue with the market. We got so close to closing it, and we had to break below that 629, and we simply just didn't. The market made an inception trade and a railroad long at 662 and a half and ran it up. So the market shifted the personality right here in around that 55 to 65. Yeah, we should be experiencing a little bit of a selling pressure here, and we want to see how well that selling pressure, um, how the buyers are going to react to the selling pressure that we're about to have. Between that 65 and the 60, I want to see how well they do. Hmm. No selling pressure, huh? Okay. So the 200 NT wrinkle and the 100 NT wrinkle are back in sync to the long side. I mean, this is the biggest move on ES so far. It's on the upside. Target number 3 is hit on that rotation. Really? All right, they're bouncing it back around. So every time we go to the middle of the range and or hit target number two, harmony zone number two, you're getting a market that's a little bit on the protective side. Good morning, Sayed. It's 8:58. We got about 2 minutes to the top of the hour. What did we learn so far from this market? We learned that they're still liking this harmony zone number two. I mean, they keep coming to it to the tick pretty much and bouncing right back up. So a couple of things have to happen for me in order for me to act. One of them is you break above 704, or you break down below 629.75. The 704, you're taking the most recent high out, and a lot of momentum on the upside will pick up, and the 200 NT Rinko and the 100 will be in sync. So that's why that level is important. If we break below 629, you're changing and reversing the 200 NT Rinko into a negative, and the 200 and the 100 will be in sync, and that would lead to a pressure on the downside to 600 and potentially all the way down to 555. So that the reason behind that. Anything in the middle of this is at best a scalp. It's a quick scalp. All right, that's a big deal right here. There's a double captain setup on the captain setup short on the 40 NT Rinko and double captain setup on the 30. This is just the market is struggling with this zone right here. Again, 29, you get to 29, we talk. I'm patient here. The best thing to do right here, guys, is to absolutely do nothing. Just let the market sort itself out. They're trying to churn in through people right here. Hmm. So if we break above 693, that will set the stage for pullbacks being viable. And the stop to that rotation will be under 47. So if they can pull back to the 70s and 60s, And as long as they continue to protect that 45, then we should be okay. I'm trying to make sure that, you know, the market is stable where we decide to enter. Yeah, that's right there. Let's see if I can get in there. Yeah, that was it right there. That 77. Let's see if we can get another shot at a consolidation here, and then we can take a look at an entry point long. Damn. That was it. That was it. That was the one right there. That was the it. That was the one. I was hoping to see one more push to 65.60, and I would have jumped in on that one. But let's see. Maybe we'll get another chance. The market still needs to act right. We're having a bit of disconnect here. NQ made a push past that high. When you look at ES, it made a lower high. So that tells you that ES is weaker than NQ. There's a switch trade long on the 50 NT Rinko at 692. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get a chance. If this current candle on NQ opens, closes higher, I'm gonna jump in long. And it's gonna be scalp. Nope. So that didn't happen. I mean, they can run it back up to that 90 and then shoot it up. I'm gonna pause here and just give the market the time it needs. You don't want to see 73. The longs cannot see 73 half. Gonna take a shot at it here. I'm gonna put a stop right there. Ah, it's too tight, too tight. I'll get back in. Okay, no, all right. That's just too noisy right there. It's too noisy. All right, my stop is close to the market. And I'll take a shot at getting to target number 2. Yeah, there's not a lot of. No, we should be okay actually. We should be okay. I'm gonna put my stop exactly that same spot right there. And I want to see a push. ES is pushing here, so we should get to 60, which get us to target number. Yeah, here we go. So that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I just kept it too tight the first time around. It's just too tight. But once the market put a captain set up, I got back in and took target number 2 out of that one. That was a little bit too tight. Now, can we get to target number 3? I think so. 717. We'll look for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. And they come in. They come in. All right. So the trades that I'm going to be taking here are going to be more inclined toward the scalping type of trades, where I just pick up from one target to the other and go that way. All the pullbacks are shallow for the most part. So the longs are still in charge. If we break back up to 703, there'll be a switch trade on the 70 NT Rinko, and we can start looking for a breakout pattern into 730. So the key to that is going to be 703.75. Russell 2000 Captain setup. Which candle? Here we go. 95, 70, 703 should be coming up here. Here comes 703. And we need pullback, pullback, pullback. I need pullback. I'm going to buy in a range here. I need a pullback. Stop is 75, really. Wow, 75 is quite a distance away. I'm gonna take it, yeah, this way. All right. Need a pullback. And we need a break above 710. Yeah, that's not good. I'll give it one more shot here. Let's see. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna get out of that trade. It's not behaving as well as it should. And that, yep, yeah, it was not behaving right. It's not behaving right. Okay, so they put a captain setup short on the 70 NT Rinko. Wow. Yeah, that's structural damage here, because that 704 move, that should have held right here. I gave it one more shot, and I put 10-point stop under it, and recognized very quickly that the market is not behaving as well as it should at this level. Okay, let's this is a big change in sentiment here, especially with this captain setup on the 70 NT Rinko at 676. I need rallies. I mean, if we break the 29, which this type of behavior can lead to it, I'm gonna start getting aggressive on the short side. The big number is 29. Yeah, it's low impact. Yeah, this is a market that is struggling. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to confirm Panos. Panos, you could take that feature out, so automatically, right when you right click, you can get in without confirming. Yeah, because that just takes too much time. Here comes the 29. You see that? Now, man, I'm telling you. Good Lord. We needed a rally. I feel very good about taking that stop where I took it. Target number 3 is hitting the sequence. Looking for a rally as a shorting opportunity right now. We have harmony zone number 1 at 655 to 660. Excuse me, 55 to 65. I want to see if we can get up there. Yeah, so the market is just, they're gonna bleed it off. You have one harmony wave that started in at that 685, came all the way down to where we at, and it's still intact. Puts our pain. Yeah, well, I'd assume so right now. Let's take a look at the ES. ES, we have the 50 anti-wrinkle reversed, came back and tested and pushed. We're smack right in the middle of the range. A potential target is going to be 132. Yeah, I saw that one. Panos 151. It's a good one. So they put a couple of switch trades to the upside. I mean, they're trying to stabilize it ahead of the next target, and I want to see how well we handle the push to harmony zone number one. Hey DJ, hey DJ Mike, how are you? Good to see you, bud. How much did they pay you, uh, Mike? It established railroad long here at 640. I want to see how well we handle that run up to this level here. Good job, DJ. That's a nice. That pays for your week. All right, if we see a switch trade right here, I want to make sure that I'm talking in the mic here. If we can see a switch trade right here, we should see a flush. Let's see if we can get up to 682. I can get in at 620 if they close that candle lower. Yeah. Okay. So a couple of things gotta happen. ES has to break below 45. If they do that, I'll look to jump in short. And if NQ break below 24.75, I'll jump in short. Okay, so they didn't do that on either. So that puts me in on a hold, waiting. So they're trying to digest this, the big move that we had, the one candle reversal. That's what they're trying to do. All right. So they're gonna push it up here probably to this 55-65 zone. We want to see how well the shorts handle that. There you go. Touching it for the first time. I want to see more of a push. Okay. So far the shorts are reacting well here. Yep. Wow. Okay, that's good. That's good. So what do we want to see the market do? We want to see, well, that's a good one. Let them come back up there. Looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. Well, they're putting a captain setup long here. So the expectation is to see a little bit of a push to the 55 or close to it. Ultimately, I'm gonna play this on the conservative side, meaning I want to see a harmony wave short and a cloud shifting negative, and then I'll start going short. Even though that test of harmony zone number one, I mean, that came in just beautiful. Just literally came onto that level, boom, sold it off. I mean, it's just if they put on another 45 close, that's, yeah, here we go. Okay, so now they failed that captain setup. That's good. That's good. That's actually a very short behavior. Now if they put on a switch trade here, that's even better. Okay. Okay, that's fine. 7. So we're gonna pop up here a little bit. Okay. We need a reversal here. Mm. It's too noisy, man. Let's just wait. Okay, so yeah, a little bit of slow trading here. Well, they put on a captain setup. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at it here. That's too much noise. I mean, what they're gonna fail this captain setup? Then I gotta get out of here. Yeah. God dang. Okay. I'll get out of that. So they failed the captain setup on the long side, and they failed the captain setup on the short side. Okay. We'll try it one more time. Here we go. No. It's too much noise. Took one off. Can I get a push? That's the question. Can I get a push? And the push that I'm talking about is the target number 2. Moving to break even. And thank you. I'll take it right here. And I'll look for a run up, back up, and try to reload. This is like the second time today where I just get out of a trade because I'm trying to be too tight with it just to find the trade working. So I just gotta watch out for that type of behavior. But ultimately that structure right here was just short structure. Look at these bastards. Wow. Boom. Come on, baby. Wow. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Good job, Adam. Good job. Yeah, that was a good one, man. That was a good one. How's everybody doing so far? Anybody take advantage of that one? I know it was a little bit shaky up there, but we jumped right back in. Okay, good job, Mike. What else? What else? Who else we have here? Brad, Gary, Sheila, James, Omer down a little bit. Okay, Jose. How's Jose doing? Joseph, Ken. How's Ken doing? KK, Muhammad. Good job, Adam. Pat. How is Pat doing? How is PC doing? Safe. Steven. Sayed. Umair. Ken's plus 20 points. Good, good, good. Good. SNK. Josh. Next target is 580. Excuse me. It's 580. Target after that is going to be pretty much close to Globex. All right, guys. On YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, and share, and help the channel grow. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully, this is helping you in some way. And by subscribing, you'll get notifications of our upcoming webinars that we're going to be doing fairly soon. How's everybody doing out there? Okay, so we got a 50 points from Sayed. Okay, good, good, good. All right, let's keep working. Let's keep working. So I mean, if I go back to that trade that we just took, I mean, what made it? Why did we start getting short there? Because we came up to the harmony zone number 1. And let me see here. What is it? No, harmony zone number 2. We came up to harmony zone number 2 and faded it. Came back here and broke a bullish signal down. Then we came to test it. And we tested it with a captain setup short. You know, the expectation here is to see a quick continuation, but they gave it one more rotation on this captain setup, and being so tight today, you know, I took that quick stop, and just when the market reacted well to that structure, I just jumped back in, added one contract and the second one, and looked for 10. When the market paused here, I took my last trade, but obviously it had a lot more to offer. But that's just in a nutshell the logic of what we did and why did we do it. Yeah, so they're churning around here in ES around that 44 to the 40 level. And they're coming up on NQ to that 30 to 40 level. And it's the same kind of behavior that we saw earlier of them testing, and then the conservative way is to look for a new harmony wave short versus trying to go right in the zone. I mean, some of these trades are really beautiful when they do this in the reverse, but you could take a look at that and see if they put a lower high and take a shot at it there, or simply just wait for the new harmony wave to show up. Now, where we at in price action, we're at the top end of the Globex band, and that's typically an area where the market will, when they come back to it like that, they're going to start trying to defend this area. Okay, so I don't want to necessarily get short in it. I want to short away from it coming to that zone. Yeah, we had a nice trade right here, SNK. Two contracts, and I made 18 to 22 points on one contract and about 10 points on the other. I'm down a little bit for the day, small amount, but we're working through it. Let me see here. Let me show you. Where is this thing? That's where we at. Down $230 so far. There you go. People are gonna start thinking I'm paying you for being nice. Yeah. So what happened if they put on a switch trade here at 607? What I'm gonna do, actually, I'm just gonna let the market flush and come back and retest. So if this 607.50 ends up closing, the odds are we're gonna see 600, and I want to see what kind of rally we get against that whole number. Here it comes. It should be coming soon here. There you go. There you go. All right, so we're getting to the 600. The odds are they're going to try to defend that. Here you go. That's the defense. Okay, good. Now this is where things can get interesting. The 602 half, if they get there, I'll jump in. And if they run it up to the 20 and then return back in with a one candle reversal, I'll look at that as a shorting opportunity as well. And we could go from there. You know, the issue with that 602 is just too close to a whole number and not too excited about really just jumping in here, really. So I'm gonna wait and see what kind of reaction they get here. I'd like to hold. Just gonna take it right here. I'd like to hold on to it, but good Lord, I mean, they're pause and pause and pause and pause. I mean, now watch the biggest move. Here you go, here you go, here you go. Okay. Target number 1 is hit. They're gonna flush this bad boy to 80. That's fine. That's fine. I think that was a good call. Oh, don't get in FOMO mode. Step away, step away, step away. Step away. So that was a premium. That was a premium switch trade to everybody's watching, right? We talked about that one. Get 200 into your Inco, 100 into your Inco, in sync, market come and tests, and give you a switch trade right at the beginning of a new harmony wave. And boy, oh boy, here comes that 80. Yeah, that cup of coffee you just took cost you some money, Panos. Oh yeah, they cost you money in more than one way, right? Wow, that's a good one, good one, good one, good one. Come on, baby. 70. 70 is target number two. Target number three is 50. A Gary. None of that. Because you'll end up making a mistake. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So KK and Pat, how are we doing? Yeah, that was a really good premium switch trade. Yeah, we're now we are positive for the day. And moving on to the next trade. Yeah, today what's kind of tripped me off is a little bit. Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it trip me off. Is I had two trades, two decisions in which I exited a little bit too early on two contracts, just trying to be conservative with my risk, and just to find the trade just kind of moving on in my direction. So That cost me a little bit, but we're back to the plus category. That's always a good thing. That's how the year looks like. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Sometimes small, sometimes they're bigger, sometimes small. Here we had I think a bigger down day. We came back from it. The day after that, we did very well. So let's just keep churning. Let's keep working. Here you go, Brad. Good work. So how we doing on YouTube? So far, no interruptions, no stream dropping. How is the audio and the video looking on YouTube? Oh, Adam, I like your thinking, my brother. That is the right type of thinking right there. Good work. You're quitting while you're ahead. Such a novel concept, right? Good job, Mike. Good work. We got winners in this house. Winning is a habit, right? There you go. That's even better. What did you take though? What trades did you take, Mike? Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Good job, Jose. Good job. Good job. That's a big day, brother. 109 points. That's a big day. That's a that's a big day. Big day. That's a quick reaction that we just had here. Switch trade. Yeah, the market is rounding down here, and there's a chance that we can pump it up a little bit to that 600 again. So make sure that you're out of your shorts for now. A whole lot of consolidation here. I mean, look at that. That's a switch trade right here. There's another one. I mean, they closed at 85. That's another switch trade, and the odds are we're going to push into that 95. Two switch trades in a row like that. Yeah. I mean, they're trying to defend Globex. I mean, that's basically what they're trying to do. Globex is at 555. Here it comes. Here, here you go. You gotta see it. You gotta see it, man. You gotta see it. Safe. We're safe. 12. Let me take. Okay. Oh, perfect. Safe. Just gonna step away for just a moment. Just a moment. Hopefully, no big trades will happen during that time, but you never know. I can tell you one thing. The odds are we're gonna go back and test 605 to 615. That's what the market is looking like it's doing. Yeah, where we at right now, where we at right now, you're getting a railroad short at 572, multiple railroad shorts across the board here. Market attempted to get to that 600, kind of failed to put on any strength. It's still trying to defend Globex. I mean, they are fighting tooth and nail trying to defend that. You have a very important level here, 590. We break 590 again. That will be a captain setup long on the 70 NT wrinkle. Then we're gonna go into a phase of kind of a back and fill type of phase where the market is stabilizing itself in the upwards of 600 to 620. So that 90 level is gonna be very important. Globex is 12,555. That is the place in which the market opened up at 5 o'clock Central Time. So that opens up the Globex session. And at 8:30 Central Time, they open the cash market session. So the night session that starts at 5 o'clock p.m. Central is that price, 555. And typically the price will oscillate around it, consolidate above it and below it. And there's a Globex band, and the Globex band is certain numbers of points above that level and below that level, and you will find the market behave in a certain way during that zone. So when I say defending, that's what they've been doing. Every time you come up to, it's not the close, it's the open. It's the open of the Globex session. So here comes Globex. You see that big purple dotted line? That's the price. So they're about to put a captain setup long here on 20 NT Rinko. Obviously, I'd rather be short than long overall, but I have to be aware. I have to be aware of location. And location right now is you're getting in an area where the market is trying to defend that zone. he goes. Defense, defense. That's what the market is doing. See, Stephen, how price action came up to that level, put on captain setup long, and just pushed. They've been doing the same thing around that area. Now you got a captain setup switch trade, and we're looking for a run up into the 90s. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go, DJ. Yeah, it was fairly clear what they were trying to do. Right? It wasn't. Absolutely, absolutely. You gotta, even when you're not executing live, you should be trading mentally. Like you should be sitting there saying, I'm gonna get in here, I'm gonna get out here, I'm gonna put a stop here, I'm gonna do this, and just see how well you're connecting with the market. I'll be in the grocery store walking around shopping, and I'm running trades in my head. Now that may some people think that's a little bit excessive, but my mind is always trading. All right. 1 second here. So do I think the market is going to go sideways, firework? It's been like this. There's a big wedge to the upside. I mean, they'll challenge the bottom end and the top end of it on all the indices. And eventually we'll break out. But for the next few days, we're in this little, I mean, into tomorrow, we're in this little consolidation, overall consolidation phase in this market. So captain setup switch trade, you know, they are trying to trap as many people as possible. And this is a perfect way to do it, is get everybody excited about selling off below Globex and fade Globex higher. The best trade, Steven, is to walk away right now. That's the best trade. You're up money, learn to walk away. If you're eager for one more trade, the market will give you one, but the one that you don't like. Look at those. Yeah. Captain setup on ES. Captain setup switch trade on NQ. All right, guys. That's it for me. It's 11 o'clock. We have training coming up here. James Sparks. Good job, everybody. Another successful day. And precision is a decision. Always trade in harmony. And we will see you bright and early tomorrow. James, just stay in the room. Okay? Actually, I'm going to exit the room and get back in.